Welcome back, wrestling fans, marks, workers, bookers, agents, managers, valets, timekeepers, announcers, commentators, and of course, you always got to give love to the boys and girls in the ring crew. I am Matt Effin Wallace, and today we are unboxing the March 2018 That Wrestling Club. It's the box that totally reeks of awesomeness. If you're a regular viewer, you know That Wrestling Club well. It's one of the higher-end wrestling sub-boxes in the market, one of the more expensive ones. Although they do offer several cost-effective options for fans out there. They have their heavyweight box, they have their cruiserweight box, and they have their small package lapel pin if you just want to get the pin of the month. So there are options. This is the heavyweight box. This is the big boy because I don't screw around. But yeah, I really like this one. Last month, they went big on an exclusive Funko Pop autographed by Braun Strowman, which made the rest of the box a little light. They got a lot of criticism for that. I thought it was cool. I like when boxes shake things up. I don't expect them to do that every month, but I enjoyed it. I like the signed Funko Pop. So if you're interested in getting this box, I'll put all the pricing information and links in the description below. In the meantime, when you cut the tape and you open it up, this is what you're going to see. Colors, bright green color. Okay, sorry. So we kind of already know what that is. So there's a T-shirt on top. Even though I kind of spoiled it, I'm going to set it aside and save it for the main event. And let's see what we've got going on here. We've got a lot of stuff going on here. What do we want to grab first? Let's just do the pin of the month. So this is your That Wrestling Club exclusive pin of the month. Very cool. So that is an OG Starrcade pin. Dear God, I have to explain this, don't I? There are wrestling fans out there of an age of reason, even who may not know what Starrcade is if they haven't gone that far back in the WWE network yet. So Starrcade was, of course, NWA/WCW's kind of like, everybody always called it the answer to WrestleMania because that was their comparable show to WrestleMania. But Starrcade predated WrestleMania. Starrcade started out in '83. But Starrcade was like, that became, after WrestleMania exploded, Starrcade became that kind of yearly show for WCW after they became WCW. So that's the old Starrcade logo, which I love. Starrcade was amazing. Starrcade was like, in the 80s, it was like, Flair versus Dusty for the NWA big gold belt in a cage match. Flair versus Harley Race. Sting, when he ascended, it was him and Ric Flair at Starrcade. Starrcade literally was that yearly showcase for WCW. And I'm going to say this. Even though all the WWE pay-per-views became much more iconic, and of course none of these WCW pay-per-views exist anymore, WCW pay-per-views, and you can fight me on this, you can at me, bro, WCW pay-per-views had way better names. They had better names, most of which Dusty Rhodes came up with, if you didn't know that. But like Starrcade, the Great American Bash, I mean, come on. Slamboree, I always thought was awesome. Road Wild, I always thought WCW, the pay-per-views may not have been better, especially getting on in the late 90s when WCW just got ridiculous. But their pay-per-view names were always better. And I love the name Starrcade, so that's a cool pen. I like that. I'm all about the nostalgia. Next in the box, we have what appears to be a Funko WWE mystery mini. I've seen these before. I don't really get them, but... So it's like a little mystery figure, WWE figure, and you don't know what you're going to get. Those are all the ones you could get. This is the kind of thing I might throw in a prize box. But the plastic's already a little torn on it, so screw it. We'll just go ahead and open it. It's an unboxing video, for God's sakes. It's supposed to be unboxing things, not saving them for later. So let's see. Let's see what we got. Jesus, be harder to open, you little. Okay. And it's in a bag. Let me see it. Feel. I'm gonna feel it, and I'm gonna see if I can tell who it is, just from the feel of it. Who is it? I'm gonna say it's either Stone Cold or Ted DiBiase. That's my prediction, and it's a sealed bag, so I don't know. But that's my guess: is Stone Cold or Ted DiBiase, just based on the feel of it. Oh, it's Gold Dust. Okay, well that I'm actually gonna keep. I love Gold Dust. So that's a little Funko mystery mini of Gold Dust, which is not going into my prize box. that will go on my desk or in my car or something, because Dustin Rhodes is one of my favorite workers from the 90s, and I love the Gold Dust gimmick, and I love everything that he's done with it. So very cool. I'm actually kind of glad we got that. That's a cool little thing. So that's your fully detailed Funko Mystery Mini of Gold Dust. All right, next in the box, we've got another retro. This is a retro AJ Styles. So yeah, if you don't know what they're going for with this, again, if you're the kind of wrestling fan who needs to have Starrcade explained to them, this is what WWE action figures looked like when mommies and daddies were your age. These were the ones that we bought when we were kids. We didn't get the bomb ass Mattel Elites with the 6 inches, you know, and the many points of articulation. We got these stiff little things where like one part of them will move. And basically all they were good for was just posing somewhere. Like if you were going to play with them, you really had to have imagination. Those are the other ones you can get in the series. I got a Dean Ambrose, I think, in another box last year. And I didn't keep it. I put it in a donation box that Nikki and I sent to a Native American reservation toy drive. And if you watch my unboxing videos, you've heard me say like I'm not really into the action figures. It's changed a little bit. I've kind of gotten. It's Harley Morenstein's fault. I watch Harley Morenstein's vlog. He's like super into toys, like especially like the 6 scale hot toys. So he's gotten me slowly back into toys and action figures. So I might actually keep this. I don't know, because it's AJ and it's retro. But that's a cool thing. You know, again, WWE is all about selling nostalgia because they're really not that good anymore. So this is one more way they do that, and I like nostalgia because again, these were the toys when I was a kid, so I'm all right with that. So that's your retro AJ Styles action figure. I don't know if that was the only one you could have gotten, or if they had different ones that you could have gotten. If we actually have a spoiler card, is there a spoiler card? There is a spoiler card. Hallelujah. Thank you, That Wrestling Club. Like, everybody is not, they either forgot or they've stopped doing spoiler cards. But before we get to that, we have our autograph of them. All right, they killed it with this one. So it's a Joey Ryan autograph, but it's so much more. Like I said in other videos, I love it when boxes do exclusive prints for their autographs. And that is obviously an exclusive illustrative print of Joey Ryan. And really does capture the Joey Ryan gimmick fully, I think. I love that. That is awesome. So yeah, that is Joey Ryan. And what do you say, really? This is the closest vibe you'll get to like actually seeing him live and having him throw blow pops at you and almost blind your girlfriend. Which happened to me at a show, except it was my girlfriend, it was my wife. But we didn't mind because he's just so damn entertaining. So that's really cool. That's your Joey Ryan autograph. Definitely going on the wall. Definitely, that is wall worthy right there. Well done, That Wrestling Club. I was gonna say that's the end of the box, but I forgot we got our T-shirt. So let's do our T-shirt. I already kind of know what it is because it was spoiled a little bit. But it is a Gildan Heavy Cotton Tearaway. It's 4X, so I can actually wear it. Fuck you, Slam Crate. Bam. Stand back, everybody. There's a hurricane coming through. So that is your oh, and they made it look like a comic book cover. Very cool. So that is your Shane Helms Hurricane T-shirt. I dig that. Listen, I'm all about a good comedy gimmick. I am. I ascribe to or subscribe, I should say, to Mick Foley's 3-ring circus philosophy when it comes to pro wrestling, which is something for everybody. And I feel like your show can always benefit from a good comedy gimmick. Not top to bottom, but just mix one in there. And Hurricane was a good comedy gimmick. He always, whether it was like the Royal Rumble when he tried to choke slam Triple H and Stone Cold at the same time, or whether it was like the WrestleMania where the hardcore title kept changing hands throughout the show, and he like stole it and hid behind a partition while the Divas were changing or whatever it was. He was funny. Shane Helms was a good worker, and the Hurricane gimmick was funny. And that's a cool T-shirt. I like that they made it look like a comic book cover. I like the colors. I like the green on black. I'll totally keep this and wear it. I like that a lot. So that's your Hurricane Hurricane T-shirt. So this box had it had kind of an old school vibe to it as well, minus like the Joey Ryan thing. But I mean Joey Ryan in itself is a throwback because his gimmick is like from the late 70s or early 80s or whatever. So cool box. That's a very cool box. And we'll go to our spoiler card here because the box actually has a spoiler card. And again, I love how they make it look like Jericho's list with the clipboard. So this was your March 18th, That Wrestling Club. In the heavyweight box, you got your exclusive Hurricane Helms t-shirt, which again is very cool. If you got the Cruiserweight box, you got a WWE retro figure. We got AJ Styles. So I assume maybe you could have got a different one because it doesn't specify AJ Styles. And you got your Funko Mystery Mini. We got Gold Dust, which I'm very happy about. And you got your authentic Joey Ryan autograph on an exclusive 8x10, which I love. They killed this. This was great. And then, of course, your small package lapel pin. Your pin of the month was Starrcade. So very cool, That Wrestling Club. I like this box a lot. That's a really cool box. I love the autograph. Great month for autographs. I think we had a really great month for autographs. I got a bunch that are going to go on the wall. So as you know, we rate boxes in 3 categories. Curation, which is the items chosen, how they represent the theme of the box, how they relate to each other, how they represent the properties they're chosen to represent. Exclusivity, which is how exclusive are the items to the box. Is it just a bunch of crap you can get at Hot Topic? And value, which is it worth the money you paid for the box? On Curation, 9 out of 10 all day. Really solid. Love all the callbacks. Love the Starrcade callback. Love the Hurricane callback. The retro figure. Love the autograph. Even the Funko Mystery Mini, which you could kind of call a filler item, is actually really cool because we got one that I like. So 9 out of 10 on Curation all day. On Exclusivity, we'll go 8 out of 10, because obviously, you can go buy the action figure at a Walmart, and the Mystery Minis would be right next to it. So it's not everything in the box is exclusive. They're cool items. But still, the T-shirt, I assume, is exclusive. Yeah, the T-shirt and the autograph are both exclusive, as is the pin of the month. So 8 out of 10 on Exclusivity all day. And on value, even though this is one of the higher-end boxes in the market, and the heavyweight box is, really expensive, you're talking, this is like an almost $40 box by the time I get done. Because I got to get the 4X T-shirt. I got to get the biggest T-shirt size they have, which always costs more money. But even for that, 9 out of 10 on value all day. It's still really good value. I love the shirt and the autograph, and I love all the little items too. So I'm always really satisfied with this box. So 9 out of 10 on value. And that is your March 2018 That Wrestling Club. They always do a good job. I always look forward to this box, and some great nostalgia and some great callbacks here. Which that's one of the reasons I get the boxes. I like the old school items. I like the items that harken back to my own history as a wrestling fan. And I like cool stuff from now, and that's stuff like this autograph. So good job on all fronts. That may be the last box we do for the month, unless I get my Lucha Loot. Otherwise, I will be back next month with more unboxings here on the channel. Hope everybody's enjoying it. Next month, we'll obviously have another mystery prize box giveaway filled with items that you see me unbox here on the channel. Love doing those. Love giving back to the people who watch my videos, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you aren't already. Like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Until next time, I am Matt F. Wallace, and I think I just heard a bell ring.